Good afternoon. It is December 21st, 2022, and today we just had an uptrend. We got a break and a couple legs up to a new high. At least that's how I'm seeing it. It's 12:07 right now, so the market doesn't close for another 53 minutes. But on these low volume days, I'm not trying to sit around until 1 o'clock. So yeah, just another low volume day, but there were a few high probability setups, quite a few for the low volume. Two, four, six setups that I would say were high probability. So let's take a look at them, not waste any time. We had the overnight highs and lows here. I drew this based on the midline. But you'd probably have it drawn probably something like that. But I think the midline's either right there on this touch or like right there, hitting all of that congestion. And if you have it up here, it lines up with those closes. But let's just keep it like this. So we have the overnight highs and lows here. We make these two measured moves. You get this. Let's see here. When's 5 o'clock come in? 5 o'clock comes in as we're making the second measured move up. You get a break of this and two legs up to a new high before it reverses. And you could have had this trend channel very early off of these swing highs. So when we get this leg of correction, expect another leg back to the trend line, and you get a first entry, second entry. Maybe you take that with probably, I'm guessing there's 4 ticks back to the EMA, 73.25. Yeah, so maybe you take that. It's second entry long, but I'd wait on the high or low, and you get one right here. We're already off that trend channel, so I think that's a good trade, and turns out a lot of people liked it. Then we get this failure, but the problem here is that it's below the EMA, but it is off that trend channel. And so we bounce, and it could be that some people were playing a more flatter channel. How will we get this? Yeah, this is possible. You can see that kind of works. It does work. It works off these two highs. So is there any validity to it later in the day? Well, I mean, this big overshoot leads to an eventual break. Let's see. You can see that midline seems to be holding prices. So there are two ways people are playing this. This one is definitely valid, but this is the way I was looking at it, so I'm going to keep it like this. So we get this failure, move up, break, move to a new high, come down here, it bounces, for whatever reason. I'm guessing this is a level of support right here. Yeah. So bounce off that level of support. And unfortunately, I don't see a good way to enter any of this. This is too congestive up here. And it just shoots up, hits the top of the trend channel I was looking at. You get this first entry, second entry. I don't think you can take this, unfortunately. It looks like one leg down. But when you get this double test right here, good signal bar. This also closed beneath the EMA, whereas this one closed above the EMA, and it looks like we got our second leg of correction. I think you got to take that off the midline of this channel too, and that turns out to be a trade a lot of people liked. Come up, test the top of this channel again, and then again. before selling off. I don't think you want this failure. I'm going to mark it green, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, it does look pretty good. And the reason I marked these over here was because we got a break over here. And so we're due for some selling. But I think that was just such a strong move up, and I think I just wanted to see more proof that we were going lower. And you get that proof right here with a second entry short confirming that trend channel. Let me just draw this real quick because this looks like it's off the channel too. So there are reasons to like this one. But that doji, these kind of look like inside bars. It looks a little risky to me. But then we get this second entry short off the trend channel. Looks pretty good to me. And if you don't take that, you get a failure right here with room to the lows. I like those trades. Now we just can't make it to the low of this channel, so we just go sideways. This is way too congestive. Breakout. The breakout fails, and then you just come back and form some more congestion in here. We can't make it to the lows, so it rockets on up, makes a new high from this channel. Even though we got this breakdown here and a few legs up to a new high, I think that I just don't. I think that the break and move to a new high is this. So anyway, we get that new high in place, and technically this is a failure. Some people might have jumped in on this one, but you can see it ticks higher here, ticks higher second time, and I just think that there's going to be enough longs trapped right here that you can take that. And it looks like it's off of the trend channel. Turns out this is a larger trend channel, and you can see the people who jumped in right here. The market came back, scared those people out, and then it drops. And then you get a second entry short off that trend channel. Well, we got confirmation right here, but first break, that's also a second entry short, so you're looking for a new low, and that's what we get. And that's how I saw it today. So pretty good day for these low volume days. This is probably how it's going to be for the rest of the year. Let's take one last look at the chart. So I hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.